Hi, I'm Mel Dowie. I'm the Onboarding and Education Specialist here at Dext. Welcome to Module 1 of the Academy for Extraordinary Accountants and Bookkeepers. Let's get started. In this video, I'm going to take you through the Client Overview dashboard. By the end of this video, you will know how to set the reporting date ranges. You'll be able to keep an eye on the status of your account being synced or linked to your Xero or QBO account. And I'm also going to show you how you can map your tax and control accounts in your client settings. Clicking on a client card from the client list will take you through to the management of that specific client. This view highlights a selection of key alerts, metrics, activity stats, and also highlights any issues with the client's lock dates. Clicking on any of these stats will take you through to the relevant tool or insight to learn more. When clicking from the overview, Precision opens these views in dashboard mode, so you'll see the information with the same dates and the parameters as we use for the overview. The overview displays the last complete month by default, but you can set the overview to represent data for a range of date periods by clicking on the date range below the title or in the configuration overview configuration section. You can select a date range that is most suitable for your client. Warning: unlike the date periods which are rolling, if you set a manual date configuration, the overview will not update until the date range is changed again. In addition to providing high-level stats about a client, the overview is where you can manage a client, removing it from Precision via the Remove button, or unlinking it from your accounting software using the Unlink button. And one thing to note is when you are updating information for this integration with this client, always double check that you are linked to this Xero file if the information is not updating correctly. That will be the first thing that you would want to check. Unlinking a client means it will remain in Precision, but it will no longer sync with your general ledger to retrieve the latest changes. A client can be relinked at any point and syncing will resume. Syncing happens automatically overnight, but you can also trigger a sync on demand via the Sync Now button. You can also export the client overview in both PDF and XLS format. If you have your logo set up in your team profile area, this logo will show on that export. Down on your sidebar, you have a configuration area. Under here, you have General. You can update your basic client settings in Precision, including the client name, the account managers, and what tags are applied to your client. You also have tax and control accounts. Throughout Precision, different tools can be customized with key tax and account codes to make the correct calculations for a client. You can edit these all centrally from this area. So if you are tracking any of your control accounts, you're going to need to configure the key tax and account code settings for your particular clients. We track the balance, manual journal entries, and payments for selected account codes. Here you just click on Select Accounts and choose the codes that you want to add to the top of the list for the configuration of those control accounts. This concludes the client overview.